Okay, so today we are going to be looking at Andrew Tate's opinion on the Vince McMahon allegations. We will also hear a popular model talk about some interesting things she does with rich men. And we will hear former WWE wrestler Kevin Nash's opinion on this situation as well. And the reason I put Andrew Tate and Kevin Nash together is because they both share an opinion that is different from what most people are saying on the internet, and it's different from what I have said in past videos. As you guys know, after learning about these allegations, I felt it was clear to me that Vince McMahon is an evil, power-hungry rapist. But, you know, it is possible that there is another side to this story that may have some truth to it, and it's the idea that Janelle Grant isn't as innocent as she has been portrayed to be. There was a lot of gifts and money given to her throughout this relationship, and the timing of the lawsuit is kind of interesting as well, only being filed once she stopped receiving money. But let's hear Andrew Tate talk about his opinion on this idea of Vince McMahon as a sex trafficker. It's actually kind of funny, but he makes a pretty good point.
Listen to these terrible things he gave this woman who he loved. No, sorry. He had a woman who he said he loved, who was his girlfriend, and he bought her all of this stuff. If this doesn't prove he's a terrible man, he worked hard to become a billionaire, and he bought her all of these things. This is disgusting. Ready?
Go on.
This is disgusting.
Hit me with it.
Alternative clinic medical care and cosmetic surgeries and products.
Shit!
Clubhouse access tickets to the Belmont Stakes.
Fuck!
Private full-day transportation and premium tickets to the WrestleMania. $2,000 Nordstrom gift card.
Fuck!
A massive box of chocolates and flowers.
Oh my god, that's trafficking.
$20,000 towards surgery paid directly to the surgeon's office.
Trafficking.
A pearl and diamond necklace.
Trafficking!
Blue cashmere knee-length cardigan.
Trafficking!
Blue Burberry cashmere scarf.
Trafficking!
Blue cashmere and fur hat.
Trafficking!
Gray cashmere shawl.
Trafficking!
Celine sunglasses.
Trafficking!
Large bouquets of flowers delivered approximately every other week.
If that's not trafficking, what is?
A BMW 430xi.
Shit!
A $5,000 gift card to the spa.
Guilty!
2 private chef-catered dinners in McMahon's condo.
Look this man up!
Gold and diamond paved paperclip necklace.
How dare he!
$15,000 of Bloomingdale's gift cards.
That monster!
He did all of this to manipulate her! This is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. When a woman gets with a billionaire, the last thing she wants is gifts. There's nothing that would be worse for a woman to date a billionaire and be bought millions of dollars worth of things. That is a crime.
This poor woman. I don't know how she sleeps at night.
So yeah, an unpopular opinion for sure, but you know, there are 100% situations in life where a woman is willing to do very weird and disgusting sexual acts in exchange for a lot of money. And there's also situations in life where a man with billions of dollars can pressure or guilt a woman into doing sexual acts against her will because she's afraid of the consequences of saying no to this man. The hard part is figuring out which kind of situation this is. Now, I still think Vince McMahon is a monster. I think his friends, John Laurinaitis and Kevin Dunn, are rapists. I think all 3 of them are rapists. And if you look into the Ashley Massaro situation, it's the same 3 men involved in keeping her quiet when she was claiming to have been raped overseas while working with the WWE. And I really do believe everything that she had to say during that lawsuit. But again, there are weird ass women and men in this world that will do fucking weird ass shit to each other. I mean, take a listen to what this model does in her free time.
Were there any like
What else?
I might get peed on, but
No, but were there any preliminaries like, yo, just fly here and like, yo,
Amanda's wild.
when you have to go,
Never
you have to
peed
go?
on someone?
No.
Really interesting.
That's not really
you're
my
missing
thing.
out.
How? Yeah, that's a fetish.
You
of
like
mine.
getting peed on?
I don't
I love
like
peeing.
it, but I've done it, and it's
Damn, you're
kind of
wild.
hot.
What, peed on a dude?
No,
'Cause-
I've been peed on. I don't want to pee on anyone.
I
It's
love
gross.
peeing on chicks. I'm serious.
That's some wild shit.
I've done
I've done
that.
it
You never done that?
once.
Never done that.
Me, I've done that.
You should do it. It's just like
I just-
hot.
I don't
I
like-
think I like
See,
things
the
that
problem-
are.
How is that hot?
Because I'll explain.
Okay.
I think I like things that are wrong. Like,
Okay.
Naughty.
if you're my stepbrother is like the most cliche one. Like, that's why everyone loves stepbrother, stepsister, stepmom, whatever. It's wrong. You're not supposed to do it. Obviously, you're not supposed to piss on someone.
Definitely
No.
not.
It's
I'm
also
gonna-
like degrading. I like degrading things. Like girls love to.
So
get,
is this just like,
slapped and,
is it like during sex though?
So yeah, this idea that Vince was holding her against her will and trafficking her, I don't think is necessarily the case. But I also feel like because he has so much money and power, he used that to his advantage to persuade her to do things that she wasn't comfortable with doing. And it's not always so easy to run and tell the police on a man that has so much power. You probably fear for your own life, you know. Billionaires get people killed literally all the time. But let's hear what Kevin Nash had to say about this. He felt that the text messages Vince was sending was misinterpreted and that they were just sent as like a way to turn on Janelle Grant, as like an erotic novel author would do, which I can agree with. I don't think some of those texts he sent were really what was happening. I think he was just trying to talk dirty to her in like a weird fucking way. And maybe he talked to her like that because he knew that she was turned on by it from past experiences. I don't know.
They're horrific, but at the same time, man, there's so many things that if you know Vince and you read into him, you know, it's a fantasy, it's a power thing, and it's not. There's no three black guys that are. It's just.
Oh, in the text, it seemed like fantasy play.
It was a fantasy. It was fantasy play, and the girl comes back and she says, "Well, I can't do a Wednesday. I can do a Friday." I'm sorry, man. It's hard for me to fucking just take all this shit and just throw a motherfucker under the bus when they're trying to because they're not going criminally, when they're trying to get what they can pay wise, because you know, $3 million settlement, that blonde hair girl's getting $1 million of it.
Oh, the attorney, yeah, she'll get a third, sure.
Yeah, so you know, who's pulling whose strings here?
Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is Vince McMahon as evil as this lawsuit is making him out to be? Is Janelle Grant responsible, or do you think that she was maybe willing to do these things in exchange for money? I think it's probably a little bit of both. Vince is definitely not a good person, though, for sure. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Peace.